Okay, as you seen in our last video, we got the rear end all assembled, painted up, got the axle slid in it. Well, we got some more parts for it. We're actually going to have to order a set of these. So we're fixing to knock these out, order a set of solid ones. I wish I would have thought to done that earlier, so we'd have had them. But we got some more parts in for it from Speedway. We got some Moroso wheel studs that should fit. They're the long. We had a set, but they was too small. These have the right size knurl for them. We'll get them knocked in. And look right here, if you can tell much about it, don't have the rotors yet. We're waiting on them to come in, but this is our rear disc brake conversion for it. We went ahead and decided to go rear disc brakes instead of hunting backing plates and all that and putting the drum brakes back on it, because we'd have had to buy new wheel cylinders, new shoes, so we might as well went with the disc brakes. So we ordered the Speedway kit, and part of it come in today. Here's some of the bolts, another pack of the bolts. Right here's your brackets. Like I said, we're waiting on the rotors. Hopefully they'll be in tomorrow, but I'll add these to the list of parts for it and have them on there. I'll have the axles, the brake kits, the 9-inch ends. I'll have all that on the parts list and the prices, and kind of give you an idea of what we have in this thing. So we're going to try to start getting this disc brake kit laid out so we can start putting it on. Alright everybody, welcome back to one of the list videos, the rear end for the race car. You seen we got it assembled and all that. We got some disc brakes set up in for it. We're going to give you kind of show it to you, and then just kind of give you a rundown of what we put on it, where we got it from, what it cost, kind of like we talked about in the last video, I think it was. So let's show you this disc brake setup right quick first. Okay everybody, here's the rear end up on the stand where you saw it last. We got to get our bushings knocked in. We got them over here too. Right here is our disc brake set up. All come from Speedway. Right here's our rotors. Got the new rotors, calipers. Not sure what parts in here. Right here's our new studs for the axles. Right here's our bolt kit. New opening lug nuts for the wheels. Right here's all the brackets for the disc brake and the bolt kit. We're going to try to do a video on installing it. Right here is our bushings from Ford Motorsport for the rear end. They'll go in right here. The other ones were still fairly good, but this one had got messed up a little and didn't want to hold the bolt, so we just went ahead and bought a new set of them. Like I said, they're Ford Motorsport. There's a part number on them. But right now we're going to give you a rundown of where we got everything, what it cost, and maybe part number if we have it. Okay, we're going to start the rundown, kind of show you everything we got, where we got it. So we'll start right here with the axles. The axles come from Speedway. They are the 9-inch big end short. The part numbers are 916-05146. We give $253.99. That's $253.99 for the two axles and the little brackets that hold them in. So the axles, they come from Speedway. Then we got our 9-inch ends right here. The 9-inch ends, they are Moser. We got them from Summit, and they was $119. Part number was 7750. 7750 for the Moser 9-inch ends. That's the big bearing new Ford. Then we got our bushings that go in here. Like I said, the bushings for the mount upper arms. We got them from Summit. They're Ford Motorsport. There's a part number on them, M4050-B. I think on the bushings we give $49.99 for them. Got them from Summit. Then the trailing arm brackets. Right here, the trailing arm brackets. They're a Team Z. We got them from 269 Motorsports. And the part number on them was a TZM-1CB4HW. The trailing arm brackets from 269 Motorsports. and we give $147 for those. Then we got the rear disc brake kit. As you can see, it comes from Speedway. It's Speedway brand. They put everything together. I want to say the part number is 91031902. Like I said, Speedway brand, come from Speedway. We give $354.99 for those. The lug studs, they're Moroso. There's part number 46190, and had to get 2 packs of them. 2 packs of the lug studs was $49.98. We got them from Speedway. Now, I don't know if you remember the narrowing kit. We've actually got it put in the box somewhere, but it was the long pipe. If you've seen the other video with the arms, we got it from Summit, and we give $662 for it. And it was a part number 1000 RENK-1-72. Like I said, it was from, I want to say, Mittler Brothers. We give $662 for it. But that gives you all the fittings that go in here. It gives you the ones that go inside. And you can do an 8.8, a 9-inch Ford, 8-inch GM, 10-bolt GM, 12-bolt, some Chrysler. Just about any rear end it fits it. And then, of course, we got our lug nuts. They come from Weld Racing. There's part number on them, 6011426. We got 2 packs of them. Of course, they only come 4 to a pack, but I had 2 more already from where we bought the front ones. And 2 packs of them was $32. So that's our axles, our 9-inch ends, our bushings, the trailing arm brackets, the rear disc brackets, or the rear disc brakes, I mean, the whole set, the lug studs, the narrowing kit, and the lug nuts. That's everything we got in narrowing this rear end, except for the Walmart paint. So, kind of show you the list here if you can read my handwriting. There's the parts and where they come from. There's the part numbers. There's the brand and the prices. All total come out to $1,668.95. Now, I don't think it had, if there was any shipping or tax on it, that's basically what the part cost. But the next one we do, if we want to do this exact same thing, which we are, we're going to do Drake's in his blue coupe. We'll have everything that you see here except for the narrowing kit. We won't have to buy it again. So basically, $1,600, take off $600, we'll have about $1,000 in his. And that will be rear disc brake setup, new axles, new ends. Now he'll probably want to go get some gears, and I know he's got a limited slip carrier, so we won't have to worry about the carrier, but he'll probably want to buy some gears because I think he's wanting to go to a 373. So other than that, in the rear end, narrowing it up, he'll have about $1,000 plus whatever gears he decides to go with. So that kind of gives you a rundown of what it took to do this and what we had in each part. You know, if you're thinking about doing yours, that'll give you an idea of what you need to spend. And now you could carry your housing somewhere else and have them narrow it up, and then you just put everything together. You know, they'll probably, I don't know what they would charge, but we wanted the kit, so if we wanted to narrow up any more, we would have it. So, but anyway, that gives you a rundown on it. Hopefully next time you see this rear end, I'll be putting the disc brake set up on it, and we'll be putting it up under the car. Hope everyone has a good week and enjoyed our list video on narrowing the rear end up, and keep checking us out.